All right, what's going on, everybody? Want to welcome you back to another Real Talk. I pray you are doing well as we off top. Give the Most High Yah all the honor, the glory, and all praise and worship. Great question. Do I believe that a Christian should have guns? Do I believe in guns? Off top, yes. Let me say this off top though. I don't claim Christianity. I'm spiritual, not religious. Um, you got people in this life that know how to deal with guns, handle guns, and got the right mindset and got self control. But you also have people out here who don't need a gun in their hand. They'll shoot up any and everybody, like we see that goes on all the time anyway. Even a lot of police officers with guns, their mindset is messed up. We see it all the time on the news. But let me say this: our Most High Yah have always been the Holy Spirit about order and war and the death penalty, if you catch that. So as a believer um, in the faith, you do whatever you got to do to protect your home, your family, you. There are a lot of Christians that don't believe in guns. That's them. That's they believe. Peter carried a sword. So Peter was strapped. It's nothing wrong with protecting yourself. You also have to understand if somebody's trying to break in your house and kill you, harm your family, you got all the right to defend yourself. That's why there's a difference between murdering somebody and killing somebody. You can kill in self-defense. So when you ask me about do I believe you should be a Christian toting gun, and if you license and everything, yeah. And if you really look at what's going on, and it's going on hard, that they really making it where you don't even need license. Look at how many people been toting guns for years anyway, without a license. Everything is starting to be illegal. I mean, legal. That was illegal. It's starting to be legal, and that's kind of scary. You remember when they was coming out with the open carry, and in certain places you can be sitting in a restaurant with your gun, and it's scary because you don't know who's who. They was even debating one time about letting the teachers in certain schools have guns. But what's going to happen when you get one of those crazy teachers? Just like you got the crazy students that was going up in the schools, shooting up the schools. So it's a sad situation where we're living in. But do I believe in guns and believe that people should stack up on guns and ammo? You best to believe it. You best to believe it, because as these times get harder, more and more people are going to try to harm others. And that's why I always thank the Most High Yah for protection. But there's nothing wrong with protecting yourself. Just like I was talking about stored up for the winter, store up some bullets. Store up some bullets as you can, many as you can. There's nothing wrong, once again, with protecting yourself. Now, I will say this. I understand a lot of people why they look at it in another way, because especially if you have children in the house. Yes, I understand why a lot of women, I don't want guns in the house around my children. I understand that. You got to be very careful. But then there's a lot of women that I know that carry guns. A lot of women I know are licensed. Hell, even my mama JT going to the gun range now. So don't run up on Mama JT. My big brother, man, everybody's strapped. It's like you doing it to protect yourself and just hope and pray you never have to shoot nobody. That's how I look at that. Because think about it, it's an old saying. If you 40 and up, you know this old school saying right here. You don't bring no knife to a gunfight. Somebody might catch that later going home. You don't bring no knife to a gunfight. So stack up on your knives, your bullets, get your guns, go to the gun range, practice shooting, do it all you can just in case in the event you have to protect yourself. Because I'm gonna tell you something, when somebody come in your house to harm you or rob you, they really ain't thinking twice about your life. It's either you gonna get them or they gonna get you. And just continue to pray. So to answer your question, am I all for guns? Yes. The Bible ain't never said thou shalt not carry a firearm. The Bible shows you in so many ways. Protect yourself. Notice, I'm going to leave you with this. You'll catch this if you already haven't caught it before. Notice Yahshua told Peter to put the knife away. It's not time for that, Peter. He didn't tell Peter to get rid of it for good, but he just said put it away. Somebody catch that later.